Hi there, welcome to day 33 of Science Challenge. Today we're going to do a really simple, really quick little experiment. We're going to be making a little fire extinguisher. Now, for fire to burn, you might have heard of something called the fire triangle. Fire needs three things to burn. It needs oxygen, it needs fuel, and it needs heat. Fire extinguishers normally work at either removing the heat out of the fire or preventing the oxygen from getting in. Different types of fire extinguishing include things like a foam fire extinguisher, which prevents the oxygen from getting in and also removes a bit of the heat out of the fire. Water fire extinguishers, and those pour water onto the fire and take the heat out of it. Then we've also got carbon dioxide fire extinguishers that lay a layer of, or a little blanket of CO2 over the fire and prevent the oxygen from getting to it. Okay, you could also remove the fuel. So if you've ever seen on the news, if there's forest fires, what the firefighters will do is they'll cut down the forest around the fire so that when the fire reaches the edge, it's got nowhere to burn. Okay, so you have to remove one of those three things to put the fire out. So today we're going to make a really quick and simple fire extinguisher. You're going to need just three things. Okay, you're going to need some water and Alka-Seltzer, a jar with a lid, and a tea light. Okay, this is not going to be a powerful fire extinguisher, so please don't think that you're going to be able to put out a large fire with it. A tea light is probably the extent of what this fire extinguisher is going to be able to put out. Okay, so please don't light a big fire and expect your fire extinguisher to work effectively. Okay, we're going to pop a little bit of water into our jar. You're going to need a lid for your jar because we want to trap our gas in there. We're not going to get to the point where the lid is ready to blow off. We definitely don't want that. We want to catch the CO2 in the jar and then we're going to use it to put the fire out. Okay, so then you're going to add your Alka-Seltzer to your jar. If you haven't got any Alka-Seltzer, you could use bicarbonate of soda and vinegar. I'm not tightening my lid particularly tightly. I'm just making sure that I'm catching some of the gas in there. Okay, so I'm going to leave that for about 10-15 seconds. Okay, I can see it bubbling away, so I know I'm getting carbon dioxide in there. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the lid off. I'm just going to tip it over my candle and hopefully my carbon dioxide should just flow out and put out my candle really quickly. Okay, we'll give that another go. We'll see whether or not I've got enough carbon dioxide in there to do it twice. Well, not quite. Nearly did, didn't it? Okay, but I can just put my flame out like that. Okay, so the reason why you can just tip it like this, if you imagine the carbon dioxide comes out and flows down. The reason why it does that is because it's actually denser than air. It's actually 1.5 times denser than air, so it sinks. So if you hold your jar like this, the carbon dioxide will sink and fall onto the candle and put it out. So you've made yourself your own little fire extinguisher. Have good fun with this one. Enjoy.